the game as they blew away the Heat 8-2. Entering the day's action, the Dragons are atop the NL Central, 1 game ahead of second. The Jaguars nabbed the win against the Jaguars 1-0. Heading into the day, the Jaguars sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, 5 games back. The Greyhounds grabbed the win against the Greyhounds 3-2. Hounds are in 2nd place in the NL Central, 1 game out of first. The Blues were winners over the Blues 7-3. As of today,
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Blazers and the Thunder. The Thunder look for their 7th straight victory. Next. J.J. Zemecki gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Richardson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Now to the plate, Nori Dizzy, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's down. That's the ball.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Richardson on at first, nobody out. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Richardson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Wow, we're only 2 batters in, and they're already on the board. Leadoff man has a solid at-bat, roping a single. Then the man in the 2-hole delivers an RBI that gets a run across. Always nice to get a lead this early.
At the plate, Jake Madison, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and an even 20 RBIs.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in the zone with a nice executed pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Payoff pitch one more time. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Cannon will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Worthing is there now, and he has it. Two gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
That's it. The first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Now at the plate, Mad Dog Jackson. He's hitless in the first two games of the series, 0 for 8. He's set. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he fouls this one off. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. The Blazers on top 1-0. Hunter McAllister starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Fouled off. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Richardson is there, and he has it for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
At the plate now, Saul Worthing, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 9 homers and 63 runs batted in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Softly hit here to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Stepping into the box, Mike Hayes. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Man, Dero, this guy's been white hot over the last week, driving in plenty of runs, so he's doing everything he can right now, but he can't control what the guys ahead of him are doing, unfortunately.
Yeah, they've been swinging the bats, and they've been getting on base in front of him, Dan. He has to continue at this pace if he wants to win this RBI title.
The 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Fouled away. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. He's got it, and he is in there. Ready now, A.J. Toledo. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
0-1 the count. And he misses with it, 1-1. First and second now, one man out. And it's fouled away. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sanders is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Scott Jordan.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Jordan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Ready with the 1-1. And it's 1-2. Two down, runners at first and second. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. No runs, a hit. So digging in now, Lucius Rojas. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in now, Brock Sanders. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2, count.
Now a curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. He's set and the pitch. Nathan Hurd is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the stretch. Hard liner to center field. Worthing is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting time. The pitcher, Hunter McAllister.
Now at the plate, Hunter McAllister, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward 3rd. But little trouble handling this one down there at 3rd, as that will end the inning. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Hal Hale. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in now, Bo Law, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting it.
Into the box now, Randall Mad Dog. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding forward now, Richard Richardson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Richardson.
Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The left field, number 24, Rory Dizzy.
Into the box now, Nori Dizzy popped him up. Jordan shading to his right, 1 away.
The batter.
Digging in, Jake Madison. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Oh, and he misses it. Richardson rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Fouled off. 1 out and a runner on second base. And there's ball 1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Mad Dog Jackson. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Worthing will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Blazers are out in front 2-0. Leading off the inning, J.J. Zemecki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So stepping in, Brian Cannon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batter, the center fielder, Saul Worthing.
At the plate, Saul Worthing. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
0-1 the count. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Mike Hayes. And he popped him up. Madison will put this one away, and the side is retired. all set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Lucius Rojas.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Brock Sanders. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Pitch misses the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Nathan Bird, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball and a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And he got him.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Hunter McAllister, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Valido is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The center fielder, number 13, Richardson.
Ready once again, Richardson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here's the 0-2.
No, that's out.
Yeah, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
No, that man.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Blazers are out on top. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, A.J. Valido.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. Scott Jordan stands in as he looks at ball one here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Full count, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Rojas backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop, Hal Hale.
Stepping up to the plate, Hal Hale, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up. There's one. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. And he'll get in there safely. In now, Bo Law, runner in scoring position with Sir John. First pitch on its way. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Law is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Nori Dizzy. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, for being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Jake Madison is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Line drive to left. Valido is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The third baseman, number 16, Bill.
Digging in once again, Bill Stokes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Striding in, Mad Dog Jackson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-0.
No, that's the ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Chopped toward the second baseman. And he is out on the tag. So coming to the plate, Randall Mad Dog leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Adrian Esparza come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Esparza.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The average right at 280 coming in. Home runs up to 30 now, and 84 runs batted in. And it's fouled away. Esparza, playing here in his age 34 season. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to...
Ouch, that one hit him.
Take your base.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Settling in now, Brian Hannon, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
First and second here with nobody out. Full count now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And awfully close there on 3-2. But take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in, Saul Worthing. First pitch of the at-bat.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The relay, and he's safe.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Digging in, Mike Hayes. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, A.J. Valito comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left. Hiram Kirk is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Lucius Rojas. Well-thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. A bouncer up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Brock Sanders will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Runners off for second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Law is there, 2 down. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The pitch, number 11. Hunter McAllister.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hunter McAllister. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Scott Jordan. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Hal Hale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 5.
Stepping in, Bo Law. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Richard Richardson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So striding in, Jake Madison. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
John Lawton is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. At the plate now, Bill Stokes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Lawton is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Count is 1-2 now. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away. Now at the plate, Mad Dog Jackson. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here it comes. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Stepping in, Lucius Rojas. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this is low, ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
3-0 to him now.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Stepping into the box, Brock Sanders. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
2 out, bases loaded. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Randall Mad Dog will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising, so...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree, this one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
You don't see this very often over this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Tony Rossi will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Tony Rossi.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So the move to bat for the pitcher pays off that time, and now it's back to the top of the order with nobody out.
Second baseman.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
So now to the plate, Ryan Cannon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there on first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Saul.
Ready for another shot now. Saul Worthing earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Jackson's got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, including the home. Chuck Perry will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Tony Rossi will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left, and that's going to land foul. The 1-2 fouled away. Again a 1-2 swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Mitchell Bonner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bonner comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Striding into the box, Richard Richardson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Jake Madison, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Madison averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly .250.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
This is skied out toward right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Darrell Pickett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Mike Hayes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To first. He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
No hits to this point. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Andrew Arellano will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Pickett, a California-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Ryan Greenberg will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Andrew Arellano will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Leading off for the Blazers.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Bill Stokes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Now at the plate, Mad Dog Jackson, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. In there, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hard liner toward short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Lucius Rojas.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lucius Rojas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-1 misses down below the knees. Greenberg, a 27-year-old, he's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Chip Fade comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Chip Fade.
Hal Hale will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home, to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
1-1.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Popped up, knee high, he barehands it. He is out. Marty Riggs will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Randall Mad Dog. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Tony Rossi.
Into the box, Tony Rossi, and he needs to make something happen. Corey Esparza will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left, and that is off the wall but in foul territory. Foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Blazers will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The Blazers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hunter McAllister earns win number 15 on the